Gathered round, everyone. Settle down now. It is story time with Indi. Today's story is all about 3 little pigs and a big bad wolf. Once upon a time, in a green forest lived 3 little pigs. The 3 little pigs were brothers. They loved each other very much. They played together nicely and were very kind to each other. Would you like to know their names? I bet you do. Let me tell you. The first little pig had a really curly tail, so he was called Curly. The second little pig had lots of hair on his face, so he was called Hairy. The third little pig was very pink, so he was called Pinky. Curly, Hairy, and Pinky lived together in a lovely little cottage by the river in the middle of the green forest. They lived with their mummy. Her name was Mummy Pig. Mummy Pig was round and pink with a twinkle in her eye. Mummy Pig was very kind. She loved Curly, Hairy, and Pinky very much. One day, the 3 little pigs, Curly, Hairy, and Pinky, decided they were all grown up and big enough to go live in their own little houses. So they said goodbye to Mummy Pig, who was really sad to see her little pigs leave home. She cried as she gave them big cuddles and said goodbye. "Oh, my dear Curly, Hairy, and Pinky, I will always love you and be here if you need me," said Mummy Pig. She packed them each a yummy lunch to eat on the way. The sun was shining really bright that day. The little pigs were getting really tired because they had walked a lot. Soon they came to a nice patch of green grass by the big oak tree. "I'm hungry. I want to eat," said Curly, and he sat down on the grass. "I'm thirsty. I want some water to drink," said Hairy, and he sat down on the grass too. "I am tired, and I am thirsty, but first we must build our houses. It is rather important," said Pinky. He was very smart. He knew that they must build their houses, or they will have no place to sleep for the night. But Curly did not agree, and Hairy did not agree. So Pinky left his 2 brothers to eat and drink first and build their houses. Later, he kept walking until he saw the bricklayer's house. "Aha! Just what I need to build myself a big sturdy house," said Pinky to himself. He walked up to the bricklayer's house and knocked on the door politely. Pinky was a very polite little pig. Mummy Pig always said you must be nice and polite. He always listened to his mummy. The bricklayer opened the door and said, "Oh, hello there, little pig. Can I help you?" "Good day, kind sir bricklayer," said the polite little pig. "My name is Pinky. Could you please give me some of your bricks to build myself a house?" "But of course, Pinky Pig, of course. I will be very happy to give you some bricks to build yourself a house, because you asked so politely." So Pinky Pig got to work building his house straight away. He built his house with the bricks that the bricklayer kindly gave him. He was very tired, but very happy. He had built himself a very sturdy house. He sat down to enjoy the food his mummy had packed for him. Now, what do you think his two brothers, Curly and Harry, were doing? Curly was full of food and did not want to walk any more. He was a bit of a lazy pig. So Harry left him sleeping on the grass and kept walking and kept on walking. Soon Harry saw the farmer's house. There were lots of straw drying in the sun. Aha! Just what I need to build myself a little house, said Harry to himself. Harry was not a very smart pig. He did not know that straw was not good enough to build a sturdy house. He walked up to the farmer's house and knocked on the door politely. Just like Pinky, Harry was also a very polite pig. Mummy Pig always said, "You must be nice and polite." Harry always listened to his mummy. The farmer opened the door and said, "Oh, hello there, little pig. How can I help you?" "Good day, kind Sir Farmer," said the polite little pig. "My name is Harry. Could you please give me some of your straw to build myself a house?" "But of course, Harry Pig, of course. I will be very happy to give you some straw to build yourself a house, because you are so politely." But the farmer knew that houses made of straw were not very sturdy. "Are you sure it will be strong enough?" asked the kind farmer. "Of course, yes." "Thank you very much," said Harry, and got to work on his house. It was easy. He built himself a straw house. Very soon, Harry Pig sat down to relax in his straw house. Meanwhile, what do you think was happening with Curly Pig? Curly Pig had a good long sleep. When he woke up, the sun was just about to go down. "Oh no," said Curly Pig. "I must build myself a house, or I have no place to sleep tonight." He looked here and there, but all he could find were few twigs that had fallen from the trees. "Twig it is," said Curly, and set about building himself a twig house. It was easy. It did not take much time. Soon the twig house was finished. "How clever I am," said Curly. He sat down to relax. Do you think he was clever to build a house with twigs? I don't think so. Do you? Pinky settled down in his sturdy brick house. Harry settled down in his not-so-sturdy straw house. Curly settled down in his not-at-all-sturdy twig house. The night in the forest can be very scary. But Curly, Harry, and Pinky thought they were all safe in their new houses. So they were all very happy. But it so happened that a big bad wolf lived in the green forest. He came out at night looking for little pigs to eat. He was very hungry. He could smell the little pigs in the air. Sniff, sniff. The big bad wolf started looking for the little pigs. Soon he came upon the twig house where Curly Pig lived. The big bad wolf knocked on the door. Little pig, are you there? Open the door. I have come to eat you up." Curly was very scared, but he said bravely, "Oh, no, you won't. My house is sturdy. You cannot come in. The big bad wolf knew the twig house was not sturdy, so he said, "Your twig house is not at all sturdy. I will blow it down in one puff." And the big bad wolf blew the twig house down with a big puff. Poor little curly pig. He ran away from the big bad wolf as fast as he could back to Mummy Pig's house and had a good cry. Mummy Pig gave him a cuddle and said, There, it's all right. You can stay with Mummy." The wolf walked to Herr Pig's straw house next. The big bad wolf knocked on the door. Little pig, are you there? Open the door. I have come to eat you up." Harry was very scared, but he said bravely, "Oh, no, you won't. My house is sturdy. You cannot come in." The big bad wolf knew the straw house was not sturdy, so he said, "Your straw house is not at all sturdy. I will blow it down in one puff." And the big bad wolf blew the straw house down with a big puff. Poor little hairy pig. He ran away from the big bad wolf as fast as he could back to Mummy Pig's house and had a good cry. Mummy Pig gave him a cuddle and said, There, it's all right. You could stay with Mummy." The big bad wolf was very annoyed. He could not catch Curly or Hairy Pig, but he was very determined to eat a pig that night. So he walked to Pinky Pig's brick house. The big bad wolf knocked on the door. Little pig, are you there? Open the door. I have come to eat you up." Pinky was very scared, but he said bravely, "Oh, no, you won't. My house is sturdy. You cannot come in." The big bad wolf hoped the brick house was not sturdy, and he was rather hungry. So he said, "Your brick house is not at all sturdy. I will blow it down in one puff." And the big bad wolf started to blow. He huffed, puffed, and huffed, but no matter how hard he blew, the brick house was too sturdy to blow down. The big bad wolf was rather tired by all the blowing he did, and rather angry because he could not catch the pigs. The big bad wolf was a bad wolf, but he was clever. He knew it was best to go away and come back another time, tired and hungry and very grumpy. The big bad wolf went away. Pinky Pig watched the big bad wolf walk away and went to sleep all nice and cozy in his brick house. The next morning, the sun was shining really bright. Pinky Pig went to visit Mummy Pig. There he met his brothers, Curly and Hairy. He was very sorry to hear about their not so sturdy houses being blown away by the big bad wolf. Pinky was a very nice brother with a very kind heart. "Why don't you come live with me, Curly and Hairy?" asked Pinky Pig. So Curly and Harry went back to Pinky Pig's sturdy little brick house, and they all lived happily together for a long, long time. The end. Hello everyone. Thank you for reading with me. My name is Indika. I have autism. People like me with autism have very special interests. One of my interests is reading. I enjoyed reading with you today. I hope you enjoyed reading with me. Please come read with me whenever you like. Take care. Until the next story time with Indi. Goodbye for now.